All right, perfect. So we are now recording and we're getting ready to do our due diligence in preparation for the tax deed auction in Seminole County, Florida on October 10th and October 24th.
Correct.
All right, Rose. So let's start there. You're going to, okay.
And we're going to where?
I love it. So you have the Seminole County Clerk of Court site, all in your favorites. That's what's up. I love all of it.
And we're now going to go to tax deed sales. I scroll down under records online tax deed sales.
Perfect. Click there.
Oh my goodness, my neighbors.
So it looks like for the 10th rows, there's only one.
I'm sorry. My eyes just focused on the list. Oh my. Well.
Just one on the 10th.
Wow.
So it has reduced a little, but you still have opportunities here. So nevertheless, we will continue. So out of the properties that you had on your list to conduct additional research, which one of these were the ones that you were really interested in, or were you interested in all?
All of them. All of them.
Okay, sweet. So let's start with the first one, which is certificate 3591. So we already went down to the clerk of court's office and we visited their physical location so that we can look at the actual tax deed files themselves. So that's the beauty about Seminole County and the counties that don't have their auction information online, is that you physically have to go down there. So that kind of reduces some of the competition because it's a really small group of people that invest in tax deeds. Like the clerk's representative was saying, she said that the 4 or 5 people that show up for the auction, they're lobbying to Seminole County and requesting them to not go online. Remember she said that? I thought that was funny. I thought that was hilarious because it's about 50% of the state is online, where the other half is still doing it manually. All right, so let's look up Fountain Place condominiums, because that's really what we need to find is Fountain Place condominiums and Fountain Place condominium association, because what we need is their contact information, their phone number, or maybe like a physical address or somewhere where we can go that we can confirm what the homeowners association is for the community, as well as if there's any delinquent past dues for unit 121 in building 2115, which I'm just getting all that information from the description, so it's cool. So let's take a look, Rose, at like what this property is worth. Did we ever do the ERV on any of them, or our first step was just to look to see if there was any government liens that
I'm looking at my pictures and we looked to see if there was government liens, and per the there was no government. What's this? Fountain Place condominiums. Let's see, what's the address?
All right. So because Seminole County doesn't keep their tax deed files online, all we did was copy the parcel ID number, and then Rose is going into her favorite. She's already saved it, the Seminole County Property Appraiser's website. So we're going to cross-reference with the property ID number, which is pretty dope. I think it's the 4th one. Yeah, that one, the 3rd one down. Cool. There goes
Brenda.
Oh, it's in Fern Park. It's just down the street.
Yes, and I like Fern Park.
Oh, look at this, Rose. Look at the mailing address for the owner. They're in the United Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
So that might be the reason why it hasn't.
Listen, why they haven't heard from
Yeah.
anybody?
Yes. Copeland A. Harris. That's so interesting.
Okay,
And
so per my pictures, there is no it looks like we're good on, yes, there is no liens as of when they did the, Nisa, come get this. Anissa. Sorry.
that's okay. So as of the date, the through date for the ownership and encumbrance report. So all we'd have to do is just cross-reference Copeland A. Harris one more time.
The
And
third date was 5/10.
yeah, clerk of courts to make sure that there weren't any additional liens assessed to the property after 5/10, right? That's May 10th.
So this is Seminole County, I'm
Clerk,
sorry,
clerk
clerk
of,
of courts.
mhm. We could probably just use a site that you had open, like your second tab.
Oh, I wanted to keep it on the listings.
Okay.
I have it up here.
Sweet.
And then we're gonna go to records online and we're gonna say official records.
That's correct.
And then who, okay.
So one of the first things we're going to have to do is
Copeland Harris, go ahead.
the terms and usage of the site.
Okay.
Perfect. You don't need a tour. You can X that out. Just
So
want to,
Harris,
yeah.
Copeland.
Yes, ma'am. And maybe space A. Well, you could do without the middle initial first. And
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Because okay. Alexander. So the instruments, I'm guessing the instrument is the doc type.
You are correct.
And so we have an affidavit, we have a deed, we have a mortgage, we have a signed mortgage. Is that a second mortgage? What
No.
is a signed mortgage?
And the assigned mortgage would be when your mortgage note is transferred to another investor. An assignment. So you can close.
Oh, okay.
And then 30 days or sometimes, even just a short day later, the next day, you realize.
So Santa Fe River Company Limited has an assigned mortgage on it.
Which is fine because that will not survive the sale. But where
Gotcha.
Show you as well. Do you see on June 6, 2012?
Yes.
The satisfaction?
Yes, what's that?
That's the satisfaction of the mortgage. The mortgage is
Oh,
mm-hmm.
I gotcha. Okay. Okay.
We have one out of 4 instruments being seen here, but it says that there's a total of 5 records. Is it possible? Is there a way for us to scroll?
No, I see 5.
You see 5?
Affidavit, deed, mortgage, assignment, satisfaction.
I didn't see the affidavit. Okay, wonderful. So yeah, there aren't any liens because in that instrument column, it would say lien or judgment or something to that effect. So it's not there.
Okay.
How cool is that?
That's awesome.
Actually, one that's like owned free and clear.
Cool beans. Now what we're doing is going to now look up the place, the location, the place, so we can get the HOA, right?
Right. So the name of the HOA is Fountain, or the name of the community, Fountain Place Condominiums. Yeah. Perfect.
Farm Park. There we go. Oh.
See there, I see a phone number.
Right here, Fountain Place Properties. You think that's them?
Yes. It says Castleberry, and then Castleberry and Fern Park. Sometimes they interchange the two municipalities. So do you see the phone number? It's right there.
I do. They don't have no website, which is interesting. Yeah. So I see that.
That's okay. So
the phone number.
We'll call. Yeah, we'll do that phone number.
What are we gonna do? We're calling it now?
Well, it's Saturday evening. I don't
Okay, so they want to pick up. So I call it on Monday?
on Monday. Mm-hmm. Yep. Call them on Monday. That's perfect. So that's too easy. That's awesome. So this is what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to get the contact information for the community and just have a casual conversation with whoever answers the phone, get the information regarding what is their HOA association fee for the different types of units. Why? Because you are a potential buyer, which you are. You're a potential buyer in the community. You're getting ready to buy a unit in the community, and you just wanted to verify what the HOA was for the community. And you also want to know what is their procedure, Rose, for confirming if the unit that you're buying is delinquent on their HOA.
All right, let me go check if I had that, if that came up on anything.
Mm-hmm. Now, the one thing that we don't know about this place here is if it's a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom, because as a matter of fact, maybe we do. Let's go to the property appraiser's website. That should tell us if it's 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom, as well as the square foot. Scroll
It's
down.
I have it. I had already looked up this information. You probably want me to
Do you see where it says build?
It's a 2-2.
Is it 2-2? Building
Yep,
in.
it's a 2-2 and it's 900. It's 912 square feet.
Perfect. So now we know. And do you see the value here? So it says the adjusted value is $70,650. And the starting bid here is
3914.
I know, isn't that phenomenal?
Mm-hmm.
I know. So what we're going to do, just for easy math, we're going to take the assessed value, which is the 70,000. What was it? 70,000.
650.
Okay, 650. Multiply that by 65%. That's $45,922.50. And let's say it needs it's a condo, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. So I would say let's subtract $15,000 in repairs or upgrades, okay? Because we don't know what the interior condition is, but I would say 15 because you're not going to be paying, you're not going to be re-roofing or doing any landscaping or anything like that, right? Because it's in a condo community. So you could literally go up to about $30,922 here, 50 cents with this unit and still be profitable.
Okay.
And still be profitable. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we don't know what the HOA is, but here it's saying if you take a look at the 2 bedrooms, they're renting for $12.95. $12.95 is what they're renting for.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. On average. Now let's take a look at anybody else. So here's another person that's in the same community, I believe, that's renting for $13.49. But this one's nicely upgraded. Take a look at the pictures here. It's pretty cute. They have laminate flooring. Yeah, that's nice and clean.
That is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2-2.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It is very nice. I would buy that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Absolutely. So this is a really good opportunity. So I would definitely be bidding for it. Now, because it's the only one on the 10th, when we go on the 10th, there may be other people that want to bid for this place too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So if you think about it, does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. Especially if you have the regulars.
Yeah.
That show up.
I wonder if they would show up for one though.
We'll see. We will see. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see.
Okay.
So let's move on to the next property.
So let's go back to the list.
Yeah, hit your back button there. Perfect.
Sorry. The next one is.
Look how old this certificate is, 2013. They held on to that for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
The statute of limitations on tax lien certificate is 7 years. So
Mm-hmm.
2019 right now. So basically, they held on to the certificate all
Okay.
the way through. It's, all the way until it's about to expire.
Interesting.
So they had the opportunity to collect, long time ago, but they chose not to, or to apply for a tax deed application with the tax collector's office, but that investor who holds that certificate for some reason did not.
So this one, these are this is vacant land, and I
Yeah,
have a feeling that this person is deceased.
Louis J. Hillary may be deceased.
Yeah, because I think this is the one where when you looked at the paperwork, let me go look at it again.
Well, one of the things here that we need to be mindful of, the opening bid on this one is 1,700. However, the land value is
Yes,
only
or
5,040. Yeah, so it's just not enough value there for us to, not enough meat on the bone,
yeah.
and Sanford, although, a good city, it's like no one's really building in Sanford,
Mm-mm.
especially for it to be a vacant lot.
Yep. The next, I think the next three are vacant lots, and all of them are in Sanford. Or the next, yep, the next three.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think these were I was not interested in
You
because
can search the address so we can do a street map view.
sure.
Oh, look, it doesn't even have a street address. It just says Water Street.
Yeah, and I did look it up still. The location of it, I didn't because when I was putting all this on here, I did look these up, and I still wasn't I didn't like the location.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can see it. I can see it. It's not bad. It's just what.
Not just not a place that's gonna be at
Yeah,
least
it's
for
not
me.
desirable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not desirable enough. You know.
Nope.
So, one of the we know the area because we're Central Floridians, I suppose,
Mhm.
familiar with Sanford. But
Mhm.
if someone is not familiar with Sanford, then one of my recommendations always before you invest in any taxi is to lay eyes on the property.
Yes.
Just make sure it's in an area where you want it to be, as well as, like there actually is like a property there.
So the one thing is, I was hoping that it was vacant land that could possibly turn into commercial
Yeah.
because of its proximity to the airport. But where it is, and I've been in this area before, it is houses. Like now, if it was on this one street, what is this one street? 46.
Okay.
There, I think it would be maybe possible to see, about switching it to a commercial, but unfortunately, no. So that would be my only interest in it was the how close it is to Orlando, Sanford Airport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if we were developers, or if we were contractors that could really cost efficiently keep the prices down for this property, it may be a good property to put a house on.
Yep. Because I was even thinking, again, depending on where it was located, I was thinking Airbnb, especially with a lot of people doing traveling in and out of Sanford,
Mhm.
and stuff like that. But yeah, I just I don't think it's a prime location.
Right. And this is a great grid, by the way. This looks good. Yeah. Okay. So we'll move on.
Yep. So the next one is also a.
A
Um,
lot.
mm-hmm. Let me make sure.
Good. Good cross-referencing.
Thank you.
Yeah, another vacant
Mm,
residential lot in Sanford again.
same thing with this one. Starting is like third. Is that?
And then the fair just
800.
value only 49.20. No,
Mm,
can't do that. We literally would have to buy it for um, the opening bid,
and
and
that's it.
the opening bid is 50% of the assessed
Yeah,
value.
yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
So here is where this one is located.
That's a nice block though.
Okay.
Let me see. It's a nice block. So it's in between other houses, I suppose.
Hold up. Is this it?
It
Did they
might
just?
be.
Oh wow. So they just commandeered it?
Yes, because nobody's on it.
Yeah. So somebody. Well, let me see. Let me see where this said it. This is lot 161.
Yeah, can you zoom out of that a little bit? If you hit minus. There,
Weird. Okay. Okay. Up minus. It's acting funny.
is it? It's getting bigger.
I don't know what it's doing.
I don't know.
Let's reset it.
It's not being nice.
At all. So it's 161 as soon as
Right.
it comes out.
It's the corner lot.
Is it?
Yes. Do you see how it's at the
Mm, but it didn't take us to the corner.
40 feet by 100 feet? 40 feet by 100 feet is the lot size. 40 by 100.
Okay, I still.
Is the corner.
Here is where it put us. Let me go back out. You know what? No, no, it's not. I did it. I just went to Broadway Street. I should have went to
Right.
the.
So it's just on the street,
Mhm.
but it's the corner. It's right at the corner.
Mhm.
Right. We'd have to travel down to the end of the block virtually.
You think it's? Let me see which way.
Uh,
You think it's this way?
yeah. Why not? I mean, we can always go back the other way. Right. So
Yep.
put your cursor and let's travel down to the end of the street.
What do you think?
I think this is it. Because there's a sign right there. If you could zoom into the street
Where?
sign,
Where? Where's what street?
rotate. Go,
Rotate.
go ahead and rotate. Mhm.
Rotate.
Rotate. All right, right there. Do you see the stop sign?
Yes.
Okay, just click on it for me, and then we'll see.
Oh, sorry.
We at the church now.
Oh,
We're across the street.
right.
But this is the only lot. So this is
King,
Broadway and
Kings.
Kings. All right, perfect. So according to not this one, but the Google map, if you will, which is your
Okay. Okay. Uh huh.
the third one, Fountain Place.
Huh?
Oh, this one. I'm sorry. Down in your bottom left corner, Rose, you have where it says Cool Breeze.
Uh huh.
Yeah, if you click on that one so that we can actually get that image instead. Does it allow you to click it?
Oh, I don't know what it's doing.
Well, you're at the corner of Kings, but I think that's what it is. I was just trying to confirm what
Okay.
is the name of the street
Okay.
that's
I
at
don't
the
know.
corner because it's
Yeah.
Broadway and something, right? So
Uh,
we wanted to confirm Broadway and what so we can make sure that we have the the right. But now we're on Water Street. We're not even on the right street. But that's okay.
Okay, I was trying to see what she's selling. So silly.
That picture is from 2015, so it looked like
Oh, bless her, she got all her little stuff out.
miseries, right?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so the opening bid for this one is 50% of the assessed value. So personally, there's not enough, equity in this deal or this opportunity for me to bid on it. But the owner, Elizabeth Jackson, lives in South Florida, Opelika. We know where that is.
Uh-huh.
You know exactly where Opelika is.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't far.
All right, so next one is that. Ooh. So this one is vacant land, but it's commercial. And I'm very interested in looking into this one because I have not seen vacant commercial land before.
Really?
And this, no, because in our searching, we have not come across vacant commercial land. Because you told me about it, but we did not. And this is Sanford.
Vacant commercial general.
Now and okay, so look, it's Sanford. The starting bid is $9,383. Look at the value. 23 for the value right here.
Yeah, because it's Sanford.
No, but I'm saying, that's, and it's weird. It's weirdly shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap! How am I going to find this?
Tarpon 4 LLC. That's a bank. Yeah.
I mean, that's a business. But look at, I'm trying to see where this is. I can't. Oh, Woodland. I see a Woodland here. Does that say Woodland? Let me see what this says.
I'm so close to it.
Girl, me too. Oh, that says ramp.
Like blow it up.
Oh, why don't these show map? Show map, aerial, view aerials. Oh, what's this over here?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like it too once I figure out what the heck it's doing. Oh, what is this amended plat? Druid Park amended plat. Let me go see what that's saying. What that mean? I'm still trying to think about it.
For the commercial property, right? For the zoning, the Sanford building, like zoning and building and permitting is right in downtown Sanford, right off of like Park Avenue, right across from the courthouse.
And go in there, go look at the maps.
You can go in there, go look at the maps, but more importantly, you can go in there, just talk to people and ask them like what kind of commercial properties can go on that property. Does that make sense? Like what's allowed on there? Because what we have a GC2, which means general commercial, but what we want to confirm is what does that mean?
And then future land use, when it says RP, isn't that real property? Residential property, I mean?
No, we're gonna have to look up what they mean by RP, and it's a future use, so they may be considering to rezone it for something else. The RP would have to go to Sanford's what's the word I'm looking for?
I got you.
What their abbreviations?
Land development.
But do you see down at the bottom where it says click here for more planning and zoning information in your district?
I was just going to take you to planning and development.
Right, but maybe they may have the abbreviations. Now, this would obviously take us into, a different type of research. But if we were wanting to confirm what does the future land use with the code of RP means, you into that site or speaking to a representative in that department. So you don't buy it thinking that you can put apartment complexes on it, and they're like, oh no, we have something else that we want to do with it.
Okay. I got it.
You do.
East Airport Boulevard. It's by the airport.
It is, and it's a really large piece of land too.
That is large. It's 4.1 acres.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
It has not been subdivided yet.
At all.
Yeah, so you got all those parcels there.
And it's by the airport because that's East Airport Boulevard and Woodland Drive. So if I go here to get a better view, East Airport. Look at this. This is it right here.
Yes, that's it.
So how do I, oh snap, how do I get here?
You have the funeral home. It's right by 1792.
Okay, so now that I'm here.
17, sorry. Yeah. All right, so that's the airport, and then that's 417. You were just there.
I'm trying to look for the little strip here. Here. How do I move this?
Yes, that's it.
No, it's down over here. Let me see.
No, that's the land. You're on the virtual the little man at the bottom.
He's not by the hold on. This is the strip of the land right here. It's taking me right here. So I want to get here.
Right.
How do I say this? Add report. What's here?
Sanford.
That's it. So that's it.
Oh, so this is this piece of land like by the air, by 417, like right off the highway.
Yes.
All right, if you zoom out.
So I zoomed out. I'm trying to see if I can turn. Okay, I can't turn. Can I turn?
You know where this would be a good place for? Here's what some investors do. You may not be able to put property here because yes, it's considered commercial. But what you could do is put a big billboard on your own land, like get a sign and put up a sign on your own land. Like you could sell space on that land for billboards, for advertising, which is so interesting, and it would be seen off of 417. I don't know why I keep saying 1792. It would be seen by 417.
That's pretty neat.
So again, this would be, this would require more. Oh, it was raining that day. Typical Florida day. So it was raining that day, July.
This is a highway.
Yeah. Anyway, but this would be a perfect piece of plot of land for you to inquire with the county as well as with Stanford.
Okay, so here is the land here. You see it? This is the little weird, and this is the church. So the church didn't own this, huh?
No, the church.
Typically, the church, the church will own it.
Maybe the church wants to buy it. You could probably buy it and sell it to the church.
Right? Because that's a big old church. City Church Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Action Church Sanford. That's big.
Yeah.
And then this is a subdivision right here.
Mm-hmm.
And these are nice. I mean, 4.1 acres, that's not bad to go and put some stuff over here. Okay.
It would require the clearing and a plan, because you got to tell the
Oh
county
yeah.
what the plan is if you're going to put any types of structures on there, and then you're going to have to put the noise cancellation because it's right up against the highway. But then that could be the back
And by the airport.
and by the airport. But then that could be the back of the community, because I've seen
Yeah.
that many times. If you roll down 417, you'll see, especially like by Lee Vista, you have a whole bunch of communities that are
Yeah.
right against the highway. You'd be like, oh my God, who lives
I'm
here?
telling you, I can't even imagine.
You're like, who lives here? But everybody got to live somewhere.
Right? All right, cool beans. That was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
that was actually pretty interesting to research.
Hmm.
That was pretty dope.
So this is the next one. This is a condo. I'm just so surprised about how many of these just disappeared.
Yeah,
My goodness.
yeah,
Gone. That's not what I wanted to do.
no. All right, so you're gonna move on to the next one.
Hmm. This is Altamont. So these next ones are all in Altamont, which is a great area.
Yeah.
This one is a 2-2, 1019. 2-2, 1019. The value is 58,443. The starting bid on this one is 2976.
Mm-hmm.
And from my data, everything on 1024 did not have liens as of whatever their dates were. All of them were. Oh, never mind. 2423 has a lien, which is this one. So Susan, that's a weird, no, that's not a Susan. Where did I get Susan from? Guillermo? Has a lien with the HOA.
So we have a HOA lien, and it's been on there since 427. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna double click on the lien, and we're going to see if we can access the documents. Perfect.
Well, what happened? Where did the document go? Where did you go?
I know.
Did you see it kind of like be like, nah, psych? What happened?
So do you see where the description, you have the HOA's name, like unit 208, building 14, landing condo. There's a little icon that says PDF.
All righty.
Okay.
So balance as of a year and a half ago was
Right.
2,800, and yeah.
Right.
And then, okay, so here's where they break it down that
All right. So plus ongoing monthly dues. The first of each payment month as amended time to time, January. Maintenance and 50 water income. Okay. So we can assume or say that the total is we can add that up ourselves. I don't know if there's an increase in dues
there is. I'm not sure.
after April 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would, but at the least, I would just go with this and say at the least. So
I would go with the max. I would do the $269.61 plus the $55.75. Sum those together for the months, for a total for the month, and then just add up how many months has gone by. Because I'd rather you do worst case
April.
scenario, you know.
So May to May is 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
June, July, August, September.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 16 months.
Okay.
So
let's multiply that by 16.
Good Lord. And then add the 22815 that was already on there. That's $8,000.
Yeah, that's possibly what it could be. But now that we kind of got a better understanding of what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So what we would need to do, if you scroll up to the top of this page, it'll tell you the contact information. Do you see that?
Well, they got right here. Because I'm guessing we would have to contact the lawyers or whoever's representing them.
You can contact the community directly, because do you see where the phone number is? 904-834-3400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would, okay.
I would use whatever information is available. So this one has a phone number on it, as well as the attorney's name, which is Karen Monsteller in Orlando, Florida. So that's the attorney's address, but the phone number for the HOA is
on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that is for Guillermo, and then let me see what this the other person has is Maria Parisi.
And that's an unusual name, the last name at least.
They sound not from here. Like Parisi. Why did I feel like
And their mailing address is local to Florida. Hollywood, Florida is in Broward County.
Italian. That's what I was gonna say. Not from here. It sounds Italian.
It may be.
Am I missing the clear or how to get back? Okay, here we go. Goodness. I mean, for people who don't want and who do everything non-electronic, they sure are techie with their clerk of courts here. Yes. Stuff is collapsing and going in, and all right. So she has the same lien. It looks like it's the same one from. Yep, it's the same one.
It's the same.
So,
okay, so it's not a new one.
Nope, they put the liens on against both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
So everybody's responsible. Everybody.
Yep.
Everybody. I love it. Everybody. They be like, don't play.
I still don't understand if the liens against somebody's name, how can the person who buys the house be responsible? Wouldn't it stay against the person's name versus being against the property?
Right. No. Well, the HOAs they're peculiar bunch because the assessment is for the property. Does that make sense? So every property has to actually pay. So it's really weird.
Okay, so that's that one. It's 54,000. So 54 times 0.65 minus 15. This is why I wouldn't bid on it. And 15 for upgrades.
Look at you doing your maximum allowable bid formula. I'm so proud.
So we're talking about at the least $8,000 in back HOAs.
Possibly.
And then the starting bid on this is $3,000. So that's $11,000 right there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not sure. And especially with the uncertainty about the HOAs, because we're saying at least. At
Right.
um
And what you don't want is just to be blindsided by them and to not be aware of the possibility that the liens will not be reduced.
yeah. So that's not to me. I don't know if that's enough. It might be enough wiggle room. It's not enough wiggle room. I mean, if you're bidding, I definitely wouldn't. Yeah,
You
it
wouldn't.
might. It might. I don't know. I consider it, but I'd consider it. You know, with enough room, in case the HOA it was maybe a couple $1,000s or more.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it'd have to be at a certain price. But it's doable. Everything's doable.
Okay.
Oh, the other thing
If
is I
the
want
HOA is willing to negotiate and reduce or cancel their past lien, like issue of satisfaction for that lien, then you can start fresh. But you would want to at least know that in advance
to. Yep.
before buying, and then you're thinking, you got the condo, and then all of a sudden the HOA transfers that debt because now you're the new owner of that unit, and the unit still owes. They transfer those that lien to you as the new owner.
Oh,
That's what they be doing, girl.
I know where this one is.
You know that community?
My brother used to stay in here.
Really?
Yep. I believe, if I'm correct, if I am correct,
They look like they have nice balconies. Balconies look big.
yeah, this one is behind. Where is it? Hmm. I mean, it looks similar to it, but
Mm-hmm.
um, can't tell by the map. But yeah, so okay, this is how it looks. I'll look into that.
And that picture was in 2007, just so you know. I looked at it.
Oh wow, that's old.
Yeah, I
Okay,
glimpsed it.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
So let's move on to the next one. Building 14, Keys Tax Funding LLC. Okay. What happened to it looked like the last name was, or first name was Nikita. We'll see. Click on it. Yeah, what is it?
Nyrika?
Yeah,
Nyrika?
Nerika Amini. Nerika Amini. But Miss Nerika Amini lives in Altamont. Wait. Let's
She has the same address. The address that they're
supposed to be the primary residence. So what is the opening bid on this one?
30, 3429.
Okay. So the reason why it's 3429 because it's 50% of the assessed value because this property is homesteaded.
No, I'm sorry. 3,429.
Oh, okay. So let's not add any additional zeros if it's not
Okay.
necessary.
These apologies.
Right. I apologize.
So
But
this is
it's
a 1-1.
ooh, that's cute.
Uh-huh. It is worth 52.
Yeah.
It is it was an apartment conversion,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see what homegirl got under her name. This one, I believe, is clear.
Free and clear.
Yeah, homegirl probably just paying the HOA. She said She said, bump them taxes. Yeah, see, she has nothing on her.
But not even the ownership though. Like, where's the deed? Sheesh. That should at least be there. The deed. Okay.
Oh, does she got a couple of names?
Maybe she has an alias, but that last name is very unique.
Well, here's
Deed, power of attorney, deed, term, deed, mortgage,
let's,
judgment.
but look at these are other places. So this is Villas of Castleberry. This is Lake Mary Condo. This is Carrington Park. None of them are for this one that is at Lakewood Park A condominiums.
Mm-hmm.
And then none of them are her.
And the name is not the same either.
At all. It's just the last name is the same, so it's not the same. It's not the same person. So yeah, that's probably why they couldn't find nothing, because she don't exist.
Let's go back and do another search with first name only, because her name is so unique. We can try first name only.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Oh, but here it says full name.
Yeah, I just put it.
You put it there. Okay.
No, I just put the first name. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, when I put Amini, they popped up all the Aminis.
Everyone in the county with that last name.
Mm-hmm.
But that first name was not present.
Mm-mm.
Interesting. Not even the deed. At least
nothing
there.
Nothing.
Huh. Well, this one stays on the list.
Yep.
It stays on the list. And what we need to do, again, is confirm what the HOA is. It's a 1-1. So it's inside the Lakeshore at Apartments. Is that the right one? Or is it Lakewood? The Lakewood.
It is Lakeshore at, no, it's not. I'm sorry. It's Lakewood. Oh, is it Woodside Apartments? No, it's not.
Mm-mm. If you zoom out, Rose, the name
here it says Lakewood Park A condominium.
Perfect. So can you click on it? Or
this? Where does that take you to?
Yep, click on that. And
it
takes you to the plat and the book number. That's fine. You can close out of it.
So here's it. That's the association.
Perfect.
Then I'll put the reviews.
You don't like them. You see, they only got a 3 stars.
It's cute though.
Cute, yeah. This is a cute community, and this is December 2000. I don't even know why. Why?
I don't, but they're so special. Oh my goodness.
It may be because they tagged. Sometimes really crazy pictures come up because they tag.
Yeah.
You see the email address?
I see all the information.
Yeah, so this is what we need. Association's office.
These are the people who do our HOA also.
Okay. They're the ones who like service, like you collect the payments to. You make But we would call not them, but
but these people, right here. Okay. I was trying to see if I could get some more additional information, but that's it. It went straight to contacts. Y'all don't got nothing else beyond contacts?
No, but that's all we need. You got 3 people you got to call on Monday.
No, I want to know. I was trying to get the HOA. I want to know the HOA.
Normally, it's not posted like publicly like this.
Really? Why? That's what I don't understand. Why it's not?
It's like always like a secret.
Huh?
It's always like
it is. Why is it? It's almost like we just want to surprise you when you get over here.
Well, I wanted to show you something too. So let's look at the assessments. Can you click on that for me? Where it says assessments?
Yeah.
Okay. So special assessments are not are separate from, I should say. So they're not the same as the HOA. So a special assessment, some condo community HOAs can apply a special assessments to the unit owners, and that is like you'll pay an additional $150 or whatever it is. I'm just giving it in addition to your regular HOA per month. And the way how the special assessments work is like a blanket debt for everybody in the community. So for example, if they redid all the roofs of all of the buildings and the HOA needs to replenish the funds back into their reserves, they can assess a special assessment for everyone in the community in addition to the HOA.
Weird.
So whenever you're buying in a condo community, one of the first things you want to ask is, are there any special assessments in addition to the HOA?
Okay. Well,
So these are all their fees. And again, they do not publish their actual HOA or assessment. You got to know it. So it's a mixture of tenants and owners. Do you see that? You have units
I was
from.
trying to figure that out. Is it where they, cause since they're a property management, could you have them manage, the owners have them manage the property for them? Because I've been in a community, or I've seen communities where the owners will own it, but they can go and then take care of the property. They do all the stuff through them for the property management.
Yeah, it looks like that certainly may be an option.
All leases must be approved through the associate manager prior to entering a lease agreement.
So here's the thing. Now we've added an additional layer. So write this down in your questions as well too, as your checklist.
Uh-huh.
Does the HOA require prior approval? So some people, or some investors, I should say rather, will buy in a condo community and then find out, because they didn't do their due diligence in advance, that their tenant has to be approved by the HOA or by the board.
And that's an additional cost too, because they have the HOA, from what I remember, run their own little, check.
Right.
That you gotta pay for.
Right. So they can reject your tenant. They can reject the leasee or who you want. Yeah. So they have a
lease review
fee. So every time you have a new applicant that you rent your condo to,
isn't that crazy?
You got to charge $50 in addition for them to be reviewed by the HOA.
Yep, it says in order for a lease to be approved, owners must be current with assessments, and manager shall approve or disapprove the form of said lease.
Who kind of this?
This is why they got a 3.
I mean, who is paying the taxes, the utilities, all of that stuff, right? They're adding all of those restrictions, that's governing restrictions in the community to the owners. So you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna rent to any and anybody.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Man, I will say one thing. They have a lot of information on here. It's not bad.
So it looks like a very nice community, no worries, but there's a lot of rules. There's a lot of rules.
Owner rental list, so they do handle it.
So, if you were buying a single family home, you wouldn't have these requirements here. Even if you did have an HOA, it would not be a requirement for your HOA to approve who you're renting to. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, a lot of them restricted places are like this, are very much like this. So it has this, it has this downside, does have its side, because certain people actually like that, because that means they're going through and they're vetting the people that are going to be staying in there, and they're not going to be dealing with crazy people, versus somewhere where it doesn't have it. So,
I want to know, if the tenant defaults, are they going to be responsible for evicting them? No.
I would say if they're going to do property management, it includes everything. You feel me?
But that's the thing. I don't think they're doing any property management. They're just
It's
approving.
weird. So then they've just created a nice little hub, because even under rental information, they have owner, where was it? Owner rental list with the owner's information here.
Right. So the owner can advertise their use independent of the HOA, but when they get a viable tenant as someone who they'd like to rent to, they got to take $50 from that person to
and give them
or rental review. That's correct. They can't just rent to like mama, daddy, sister, auntie, cousin, whatever.
I'd consider them. She has a 1-1, right? Mm-hmm. I'd consider them.
Well, I would consider them. Why? Because there's no liens on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's number one. And then number two, or possibly there's no liens. And then number two, the restrictions may deter other investors because there's so much going on that you got to do with Lakewood. So if you're okay with it, then I would pursue it. I mean, but it seems like they have a lot of rules in this community.
They do. But yeah, they do.
But as long as you meet
their, it also gets you a certain clientele. If I were to, now I wonder if they would allow Airbnb.
Girl,
I know. Look, you sitting there like so. they don't even allow regular people.
Regular people.
Yeah, they don't even allow regular rentals. You're gonna try to tell them that you're gonna have a different person every 3-4 times a week. Okay.
Your neighbors is about to tell on you.
You're right, because that's the type of people they get. They get the, I went through all of this stuff to get in here. I'm snitching.
The lady in Unit 103.
She got somebody different over there
every week. Somebody coming in and out.
And look, they're gonna be like, and it's not her boyfriend or girl, I said, she don't be there. Like, it's somebody different, and she's not there.
I ain't see her car in months.
At all. I don't think she lived there. I don't know what she's telling y'all, but what my eyes see, too funny. Okay, so I would consider it, obviously numbers would have to work, and I'd have to get it low to make it worthwhile, but I'd consider it.
I wouldn't buy that for more than 10 grand.
I know, that's what I said in my head. I was like, 10, that's it. 10.
Bathroom place. Like, I wouldn't buy that more than 10.
I agree. Because at the worst case scenario, in all honesty, if I was to get it, especially where it's located, I'd probably see if my brother was interested. Yeah.
It's a nice little unit. You can rent to your brother. Nice little unit. So we moved on to the next.
We sure did, the last one.
All right, so
this one is
another condo in Hollywood, and another investor owns it, haven't paid the taxes on it.
This is another 1-1.
What's up with the 1-1s? It's off of
what? They was hot. This is another 1-1.
Yeah.
It's worth 49, 650 square feet. This is on Wymore, which is a pretty. Because Wymore goes all the way down to Winter Park. So I was really interested in it because I think it's that bridge, that section where it connects Winter Park to Altamont Springs, which is a hot little area.
Yeah, look at the map. It's right on the opposite side of I-4. We know exactly where that is.
Yep.
Go straight down Wymore.
Yes.
Yeah. But
yes, because you had that thing across the street.
Yep. That's a good one.
Yep. So
all we need to know is answer all of the same questions. Are there any government liens that may have been assessed after the O&E? What is the HOA fee? Is there any special assessments or any special rules that we need to know that the HOA may apply, like compliance rules? So same thing.
Yeah, here, and they got a little website.
2.7.
Wow.
Roll
you can do worse than them other people? You're the perfect example. Good night.
You, they are tight. Whoever lives there is upset. What's up with all these tarps, though?
Well, I'm trying to look at the picture. Do you see the date the picture was taken? This is 2019.
So you know what this means?
Am I looking at it wrong?
No, this could be this is a possibility of a special assessment, like I mentioned to you.
So they're going through an update in the roofs.
Yeah, they need the money to come up with this. So there could be a special assessment that's been assessed to all of the owners, all of the units, which, you know, some owners get pissed off about that. Like, dude, we already paying $350 a month. You gonna charge us another $150 for what? Like, what is my other $350 going towards?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you need to know that in advance. There goes their contact information.
Yeah.
Well, we know where this is, though. We've driven by here like many times.
I like this little area.
And you know, pictures. That's what it looked like in the picture.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see how I look at, like, for the people that I would market to over here.
Oh yeah. Well, here. It's Altamont, you know, so
that's a hot little area.
Not have any problems renting it just because of the location.
Exactly.
If
you're looking for a maintenance-free condo community, what does a maintenance-free condo community mean? What does that mean?
I don't even know. That's why we got to call.
Seriously, because I'd like to know what the heck that means. Maintenance-free, y'all don't do it? I hope y'all not charging me nothing.
Maybe they don't charge a maintenance fee. They charge an assessment. You know how they just a play on words? Because I don't know how they would not charge a fee. They charge something. They do.
Yeah, they charge something. They're doing something, because I'm about to go look at these reviews. So the starting on this one is $29.24, $2,924. Value is $49.
Yes.
This probably be another one I wouldn't pay no more than $10 for.
Because again, it's a 1-1, and 1-1s don't really appreciate that fast. So you really want to be very conservative, because at minimum, people at least want a 2-1.
Yeah.
You know, so 1-1s is you are reducing your buyer's pool when it comes onto your exit strategy. Does that make sense? So who you're renting to is going to be either a single person or a couple, you know? So they said very noisy at night, have the worst neighbors, they play music. Well, I mean, that's the community. Apartments I've visited look well done with spacious, sturdy interiors. Somebody was mad about their neighbors. This place is extremely peaceful in all parts of the community. The staff are extremely nice and respectful. Apartments will always have good and bad apples, but overall, this place is cozy and serene.
Oh, stop.
Somebody said Orlando is pricey. If you have
construction, that was a year ago.
You're not
24 hours a day. Yeah, we see.
Right. So you know.
I look at it. They only just fixed the roofs over a year after having trashy blue tarp stapled on them. We've been without AC. Oh my God.
3 years. And every time we try to put a fan in the window to cool the apartment, the HOA guys come out, and harass us. Yeah. So they're really strict on that. The HOA will steal the money you pay to them. So again, you know, running low on their assessment, you know, so beware of the HOAs, because
big time.
Whoever is on the board, you know, you don't really know where the money is going, if they're actually maintaining the community or if they're just pocketing it and they're not doing anything at all. Because the HOA is responsible for the common areas, the roof and the exterior of the properties, and your property is supposed to be insured, you know, especially if you live in a condo, it's supposed to be insured, but who knows?
All righty, that was it.
That was
fun.
That was good. So you got your list?
I do. I have my list. And so we'll keep checking to see if that one stays up for 1010.
Mm-hmm. Contact the owners prior. You're going to see if you can contact the owners. A lot
I
of owners.
am. That was the other part I was going to do. I'm going to go and reach out since we got the UK people are probably a no go, but these other ones are in Hollywood and stuff like that. I am going to see if I can reach out to them, especially since 1024 is a ways away. So I'm gonna reach out. I am going to try for 1010 and see what's up. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm excited, Rose.
I'm excited also.
Let's get it. All right.
Yeah. I would like to have a deal before this month is out.
That is awesome. So we are going to have a deal before this month is out.
Yes.
So now that we've done our research for Seminole County, that's good. I want you to select another county.
Yes, Orange.
And let's start the additional research for that county.
Okay, I have started with Orange. I started it 2 days ago, so I'll complete that out. And then next time we meet, we can, actually, no, I'm not going to wait until we meet. I'm going to send it to you. I told myself that I am going to be more proactive and reach out to you and not wait. Look at her face. She's so silly. I'm going to be more proactive because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go and move on this because I need to bring in some money. I need to bring in some moolah. Fourth quarter, last quarter of the year, I have told myself that I would like to do 50,000.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready.
So, yep. And so I'll doing a tax deed. The next time we meet, when can we start on the surplus part?
We can.
I know you said that was next.
Yeah, it is. We ran out of time today, so we can do surpluses our next meeting if that's okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, that's more than okay. So we'll do that, and I'm gonna schedule that one like now.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Talk to you
soon. All right. Thank you. Bye.